How did you grab onto it?
I don't really know.
Because I tried B, but...
Yeah, I haven't perfected that. I've died many a time doing it.
Yeah, it sucks.
I've been in many situations where I can't seem to lower myself, so I just drop to my death.
It's not great, is it?
No. But you just restart, like, in a nearby location at one ground level.
Does this still have hay bales in it?
Yep.
Nice. Classic Assassin's Creed. Doesn't matter how high you fall from.
Yeah.
They have kept a lot of the same kind of
Feel.
stuff
Yeah.
that you can do.
Like this is another one.
Yeah.
Oh.
All I want for Christmas is you.
I know, just look how he's balanced. And now comes the best bit.
Huh?
How are you balancing on?
There it is.
What?
Go.
Anyone can do that. Whoa.
How
Oh.
did he not break,
Wow.
break his leg?
Yes, that would have been a death.
He tried to steal from it.
But he looks so noble.
He murdered a fish seller and
Yeah.
stole from him and left him in the street.
Oh, he saw me.
Like you were in front.
What's he doing? What's he
He's
going to
just
do?
running away.
You can't tackle him.
Robert Miller,
Not
man,
bad.
he's a selling bloke.
Not this guy.
He's selling stuff.
No, he's alright. What's up with this green border thing? The
That's the area where you've got people to eavesdrop into.
circle? Am I meant to be eavesdropping?
Yes.
I see.
Run into that massive crowd of soldiers.
Attack one of the soldiers.
Eavesdropping? I ain't been not dropping no eaves, sir.
Hey Tom,
Hello.
what are you doing? I don't want to point the screen on your Facebook in case it's confidential information.
There's nothing on it. That's confidential.
Oh.
Why can't we have some meat? What are you filming?
You.
Why?
Because I'm not filming Theology Thursday today. And we decided that you were a good alternative to theology.
What? Who decided that?
I just did.
Do you want to see you on a video?
On behalf of America. Oh, here's a video of me. Oh, it's me. Is it me doing Bane?
Yeah.
You get my I know I'm doing something that's funny face where I blush a bit and I don't like
In the
it.
green area.
I love it.
But-
It's just good, man.
It's funny.
And it would be messy air.
I think it starts halfway through.
I know, but when I get the sound going.
Like magnifying glass.
Over Assassin's Creed.
Magnifying glass.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
loud.
It's a bit ridiculous if there isn't.
You'll have to cut all this.
Oh. No, I don't edit my videos anymore.
Why?
I just shoot them. It's one take and it goes straight onto YouTube. I don't even watch it.
Just in case somebody else watches it at some point.
Maybe.
Has anybody ever watched any of your videos?
I average about one viewer.
That's your average.
Yeah, so for every
So it's
half
either
viewer,
2 or 0.
for every half viewer, there's 2 viewers in another one.
Just that you may as well come back there.
No, Eminem with his pajama hat on. I was wondering what would break first. Your spirit or your body.
That was Yankat's dad.
Oh yeah.
To try in real life.
Is this a big part of the actual game? No.
The eavesdropping stuff.
You don't do it a lot.
Getting pulled off the killing.
Aww.
What's that?
Church in no time.
What a lovely.
What a lovely, lovely voice.
So can I climb over buildings to go?
Yes.
Alright, I'm recording Assassin's Creed 3 now because it's better.
David is a perfect reenactment of Bane.
Hey.
There you go. It's with you.
Oh,
What the heck is that?
Stealing right, your film.
Whoa!
we go.
Run. You need to stay close.
Get your sticky
Where's your ally?
fingers off me.
There's your ally up on the roof.
Right. Ooh.
You tried to your ally.
I think this corridor was nicer when it was full of random chairs. Well, this one's mine. Oh, I left a video on. Oh well, I guess it's evidence that I'm not one of those Christians. I'm listening to Professor, and his name is not written above the title. I don't know. I'm just going to point the camera at the screen, and you might recognize who it is. I think it's at Stanford University.
To the shock and dismay of many of his readers, when John Mill produced his edition of the Greek New Testament, it included an apparatus at the bottom of the page that cited 30,000 places where the manuscripts differed from one another.
Wow. So I'm listening to this guy talking about how unreliable the Bible is. What's it called? It's called Why the Bible is Not Inspired. To which, I'm not going to form a response until I've watched the whole thing, but the problem is I'm probably not going to watch the whole thing, because it's the same old argument. What's the short of it? We do translations of translations to make our, present day Bibles, and sounds like there is evidence that they are not entirely consistent, and I don't know, what do I think? I think I'm not a historian, so I'm not qualified to say anything, but for the reason that he is saying that kind of stuff, which is to shatter Christianity, it's not going to work. Well, if it was, it would have happened by now. But the reason it's not going to work is because of the incentives behind Scripture rather than the translations and copies of Scripture. So I think even if you got 100, handwritten copies of the Gospel writers' original Gospels, and they all had 100 difficulties each, what's that? 10,000 errors, or 10,000 seeming errors if you have 100 copies of 100, yeah, whatever. No, 100 errors in 100 copies of one Gospel. And there is that many inconsistencies, but what we know is that this isn't the kind of message that people make up. And when people make the copies, they do it because it's touched them so much that they want to make the copies. Nobody does it with a malicious intent. But you know what? This is all spontaneous. I didn't walk into this room thinking I would make this argument right now, so I'm going to stop. I've given you enough to think about. And you saw some Assassin's Creed 3 too. That's cool. Oh yes, but today would have been Theology Thursday. I was planning on doing it. I've even got the HD camera sitting here ready to do, but I'm just too busy. I don't have the time. So it's not happening. Yes, that's me. I'm checking out.